I couldn't get the video out before Christmas, but nonetheless, I hope y'all had a good Christmas either way. This is one of the things I got. Love it very much. I also got a new fan right here because I'm hot as fuck. So I have 3 fans total in my room. I have 3 total fans in my room. If you haven't seen the kissing booth yet, definitely check that out. Well, Cowboys Nation, I hope you enjoyed the moral victories. Clearly, that did us a lot of good. Could have been 2-14. Could have had a top 3 pick, but here we are. May not even get top 10. I'm not sure what the draft board looks like right now, but it's funny how 3 consecutive games, all of a sudden we come out swinging. All of a sudden, defense came up out the water. Zeke got a 100-yard game last week. Ran like a fucking monster. But only to come up short in the game that matters the fucking most. So 2-14 potentially to 6-10. Yeah, so have fun with those little moral victories. Those will surely last. That will carry into the next season with lots of momentum, I'm sure. How do you think Jets fans feel about moral victories right now? How do you think Jets fans feel right now about moral fucking victories, dude? I mean, because of those little moral victories, Jacksonville, they won Trevor Lawrence. So, anyways, it is what it is. I'm not saying I wanted Trevor Lawrence. I wanted a high quality, offensive tackle or maybe a safety or some shit like that. I don't give a fuck about the last 3 games and how the defense came up out of nowhere. Damn sure didn't come up today. Well, they didn't. Actually, they did in the second half. Yeah, they played a good game, but for the most part this year they played like shit. I don't know about Mike Nolan. I don't think I want him here next season. Based off of what I think Stephen Jones said, he may not be here next season. Kellen Moore, he got extended for 3 more years. I don't know. I think he called a pretty solid game today. That 4th and 1 with a play action, or not a play action, but it was a fake to Zeke and Andy Dalton ran the other way. That faked everybody the fuck out. That faked me out. That faked the camera guy out. That was a 10 out of 10 play call right there. If it was Scott Linehan, he would have just ran it up the gut. Game would have been over right then and there. But yeah, that's the season. We're not going to see the Cowboys again until possibly August. Depends if we're even going to have a preseason. Depends if COVID's still even going to be a thing by then. Hopefully it won't be. By the way, happy 2021. Yeah, moral victories fucked us out of getting the highest quality offensive tackle available. So yeah, we got to deal with what we have given to us now. The Bengals are ahead of us, definitely, and the Eagles are ahead of us, and they're definitely going to be taking some offensive linemen. So, sloppy thirds or sloppy fourths or whatever, but really, this was just a historically fucking terrible year for the defense. Offensive line was absolute dog shit. I blame them for today's game. I wouldn't put it on Mike McCarthy for not challenging that incomplete pass. I wouldn't put it on Dalton or on, the receivers in the first half of the game not clicking, or, Dalton not throwing accurate passes, because the offensive line was fucking dog shit the entirety of today's game, just like how they've been pretty much the entire season. I'm surprised they're not the ones who fucking put, Dak Prescott in the hospital, if I'm being honest. Um, but yeah, again, not sure if I want Mike Nolan here. Really, the only positive thing I can take out from this season is Tony Pollard, not as a punt return or a kickoff return specialist, but as a backup running back, he is extremely solid. Manages to find space, has great speed also, great elusiveness. I love Tony Pollard, and our receiving core, Dalton Schultz, he stepped the fuck up this year. Great tight end. Michael Gallup, it's going to be heartbreaking to see. It's more than likely he's going to land on another team. So, that's going to hurt to watch. But whoever does land him, you're getting a hell of a receiver. He just has to definitely work on catching the ball and being more, consistent in actually catching it. But anyways, besides all that, that's really all I have to say. Horrid year, 6-10. Mid-range draft pick probably. I don't know. We'll definitely have a better idea later today. If Washington wins today, they're in. If they lose today, Giants are in, and they would win the division for the first time since 2011. So, yeah. That being said, it's crazy to me how we can come through, big time over the last few games only to shit the bed in the game that matters the absolute most. How the fuck does that happen? I can't even begin to tell you. But anyways, I'm going to continue watching football. I guess we'll see the Cowboys hopefully back in August. But anyways, yeah. Kissing Booth video. If you haven't watched it, you definitely want to share with your friends. It's doing great so far. One of my favorites. One of our favorites that we've filmed. Funny video in my opinion. Anyways, I'll see you guys next week probably with playoff predictions. See who I'll jinx. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Go Cowboys. Fuck everything about this defense and this offensive line. And peace.